Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about, do you have if and but, these two words mainly dominating your vocabulary, or maybe whenever you converse with someone, somehow consciously or unconsciously you are repeating these words quite often. Let us understand how it is connected with your mind and how your mind is connected with your smoking, drinking, vaping, or any other addictions. Welcome back. So for example, when I say if and but, so imagine that you went into a party with your wife or maybe girlfriend or maybe someone else, and you saw someone with a very nice dress, or maybe you saw a gentleman with a nice tuxedo or maybe a nice coat, and the first thing that comes to your mind is like, wow, he's looking so awesome, and his tie is so great, his blazer is awesome. Or maybe, if you're a female, you think like, wow, her dress is so nice, color is so nice, and then the word comes but. But if the tie might be of different color, he might have looked better. Or maybe you say, if that person is different, that dress might have looked more bright, more good, or it might have done justice, etc., etc. You went to a restaurant, maybe you ordered a pizza. A waitress or waiter came to you and asked, how's your pizza, sir? Is it up to your satisfaction? You say in your mind that, yeah, it's great, it tastes nice, but more toppings would have been nice, more cheese would have been nice, or maybe, the shape might have been different, or I ate at some other place and this pizza in comparison would have been better. What happens? You get a positive response from a situation, and in the next moment you configure that response into if and but. That means you come into a mode of comparison, negativity, and a sense that I'm never satisfied. And that is the main quality of your mind. Whatever you do in your life, there is someone who is better than you. There is going to be. If you feel that you are a scholar, you're a master of some subject or some technology, there are people who are already mastering that for many years, or maybe there have been people who are going to overtake you in that field, and that is going to happen. There is a very famous quote, you are always replaceable. That is very, very true, because whatever happens, everything is changing around you, and the moment you say that nothing is going to change, and if and but is the major, or maybe it has a major dominance into my life, you give a signal to your subconscious mind that I'm never satisfied, and that gap becomes very wide, slowly over the period of time, and unknowingly you are not even understanding when you use the word if and but in your vocabulary how often, and it becomes a habit that you are not even aware about, but a dangerous habit than smoking or drinking or any addiction, because it helps to feed your mind to get you addicted to certain substance that you have to rely on, and that's where your addiction starts. Are you understanding? If not, go back to a very normal routine situation in your life and try to observe when you are into a mode of comparison. If someone asks you, what do you think about this project? At the same moment, watch the first positive response and the second response. First positive response will be always good, that yes, it's a nice project, I love it here, the team is really nice, but it would have been better, my manager would have been better, I could have some other teammates who are more interesting, whatever, etc., etc. So I call this but is the biggest barrier between your joy, your peace, your happiness, and yourself. I call but as between your treasure. So when I say between your treasure, what does it mean? It means that everything that happens in our life comes into two aspects. One is the past and one is the future. Past is something that has already happened and you can't change it. There are so many things that has happened in our life. We wished we could have changed it, but we can't now. So there is no way to dwell yourself into that and keep on thinking why it happened, why me, why it has to happen in certain way, why I didn't get something, etc., etc. And the other aspect is the future. The future always says that what if it would have happened in this way, when it's going to happen, why it is happening now, and what will be the better outcome of it, etc., etc. And the best moment to feel peace is the present moment. You might have heard it from many spiritual practice people that you should be into the present moment to feel more calm, more peaceful. And that the exact happens that you're always into a past and a future. That always helps you to have a strong grip of your mind over the things, and your vocabulary change as per that when you say if or but. So when I say there is a connection of this if and but to your mind always helps you to be in a loop where you're always dissatisfied. And when you always compare your situations in these forms, you're always giving a data to your mind that I'm not happy, I could have got some better things, or whatever I have at the moment, I'm never satisfied. So it registers that response every time. And whenever you are into a similar or maybe a different kind of situation, it triggers the response from your subconscious mind. And when that happens, you feel more anxious, you have anxiety, you feel not connected with things, you feel you're not good enough. And at the same time, bam, you want to smoke, you want to drink, you want to do some other drugs to feel calm. So my dear friends, everything is connected with your mind. When you take a decision that I want to be dissatisfied with every situation, you use this if and but very frequently. So if you want to feel that why I'm smoking so much, give a close attention to the words you are uttering or the monologue you're having, and you will be able to understand what are the key and very simple reasons that is triggering you to come into addiction from many years, and you've been looking for the answers outside. Think over it. My name is Anand, I'm your smoke-free coach, and I'm here to help you to understand why are you smoking in the first place, not that why you shouldn't smoke. Because if your first step is right, the other steps follows with it. I'm very thankful to all the people who are subscribing to my channel, liking my videos and sharing them. I am on a mission to help 100,000 people globally, or in Indian ranking it is 1 lakh people globally, to get out of these addictions. I need your help, genuine help. So please subscribe to my channel, like my videos and share it with your friends and family. You must know at least one smoker or one person who is deep into addictions. Help that person to come out of it by sharing these videos. Because if you do that, YouTube gives me a certain privileges in my channel to promote my channel, so that more and more people could see these videos and get a good benefit out of it. So through you, a lot of people will get help. So please join me in this noble work and make the world a better place. I'm Anand, I'm your smokery coach, and thank you again for all your efforts. Deep, deep gratitude to you.